Check this out. At least one person died today as Typhoon Kongray made landfall in Taiwan with winds around 125 miles an hour. It's equivalent to a Category 3 Atlantic hurricane. It's the largest storm to hit the island since 1996. A 56-year-old woman was killed when a tree fell on the car she was in. At least 73 additional storm-related injuries were reported. We'll continue to keep an eye there on the impact and the fallout from that storm in Taiwan.
All right, let's take a turn to weather now. Robb Ellis is here and he's getting us ready for Halloween. A lot of trick-or-treaters want to know what they can expect.
Yeah, I think at least through the next couple of hours or so, we've got some good chances at some showers. I think the shower chance is going to stay with us. And then once we get through the later half of this evening, things should improve. But I want you to be aware that there are a few rain showers out there, and a couple of areas are even picking up some quick little downpours. So have that to get through, and then things will improve. Let's go ahead and talk about what you can expect through the rest of this afternoon. Let's take a live look at the radar. This is over the last 6 hours or so. So at the very beginning of this loop, you'll see that swath of rain that moved through. Actually gave us about a half an inch of rain, at least at the airport. Some locations picked up a little bit less than that, but this was beneficial rain. It actually tipped the scales for us to mean that it is not the driest October on record. We now put some more rain in the gauge. But here's live radar. So we do have some scattered showers coming through Traders Point, Zionsville, Whitestown, all the way over to Brownsburg, Avon, Plainfield. Expect these quick showers to move through, and you may get a little bit of a sprinkle or a drizzle even after that. But the trend here is to move all of this by. You're going to stay with the clouds for most of the evening, and your temperatures are going to stay likely where they are right now because we have some strong winds out of the south and southwest, and until that changes to more of a west or maybe even a northwest wind at some point starting overnight, that's when the cooler air eventually moves in. So it's going to stay relatively mild, at least through the next several hours. Good news for the trick-or-treaters. You just want to get rid of this part of the icon, this part of the forecast. That'll happen over the next couple of hours for you. Once that moves on by, then we clear out. And once we clear out, the temperatures drop in a big way. We've got 30s expected for our overnight low temperatures. That's how we'll start our Friday. We are expecting some sunshine, but this is much cooler than where we have been. To be honest, though, it's a little closer to where we should be for this time of year. And then heading into your weekend, Saturday will start out a little bit on the chilly side as well, but then should warm back up into the 60s, even going back above average before we see some clouds return to the forecast. So plenty of sunshine expected for your Friday. Then heading into the weekend, we're looking at 64 and 68. Average high this time of year is 60 degrees. So we're going back to a forecast that includes warmer than average temperatures. And how about back to a forecast that includes some rain chances? Yeah, it looks like sometime once the temperatures start to warm back up closer to 70 on Sunday and into Monday, we'll bring some rain chances back into our forecast. We'll keep that in there for Monday and even into Election Day. Temperatures go back into the 70s, well above the average. And then we see some clearing and cooling, and those temperatures towards the middle to the end of next week are a little bit closer to where they should be this time of year. But really the only day of this forecast that is near average or below the average is tomorrow with a high of 59 degrees.